Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited that you're here. Whoever you are, I'm excited that you're here. It is a lovely, gorgeous day here in Massachusetts. I see the ocean over there, and it's just beautiful. And I am delighted that you're watching, whether you're watching live or maybe you're watching after the fact. Whatever it is, I am delighted. I am going to say good afternoon or good evening to Prodigal Aquarist, to Dawn, hello to you, and to Green Lady. Hi, Beth, nice to see you. I'm always excited when I have my friends show up. That's terrific. I am going to kind of pull some things together. And if you're here, please let me know where you're watching from. That would be terrific. And if you have any questions, as always, remember to preface them with, you can either put 4 question marks or you could put 4 capital letter Qs. And that way, both myself and Prodigal, who's my fabulous moderator, can see it. And if I don't see your question, he'll just throw something at me through the screen. Yes, fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Delighted to have you here. I am very excited because today I went to one of my most favorite thrift stores. And I'm a kind of a thrift store junkie. And I thought that before I got started, I would show you some of the goodies that I got, because they're really fun. Just a reminder, please give a thumbs up, click on it. It's at the very top of your screen. I don't know where it is on your phone. Maybe somebody could let us know, but on my laptop, I see it at the top of my screen. Right now it's showing the number 3, but there are 11 people watching. Now there's 4. Just please give it a click. And Kimmy says hello from Minnesota. Hi, Kimmy, so glad to have you here. It's great. And I'm going to show you. Well, I'm gonna save the best for last. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you some of the fun things that I got. This is one of them. It still has a yellow ticket on it. It was $1, I think. But look at this. Is this not adorable? Oh my God! I don't even know what I'm going to use it for. I probably will use it for tea, maybe, or maybe I'll drink coffee out of it. It doesn't have a handle, but is that not the cutest thing ever? Okay, Becky, hello, Becky from Des Moines. Nice to have you here as well. And Beth is Green Lady is watching from Sarasota. But I mean, look, is this not, how many? Let's see, 1, 2, there's 3 different, there's the gold-haired woman, there's the brown-haired woman, and then there's the other brown-haired woman. I don't know. It's adorable, right? Love it. That's number 1. Number 2, I found these. They were 50 cents each. They're mason jars that I will be using to make snacks that I learned from my friend Anna Maria, who has a channel called WFPB. I can't remember the whole channel name. It's a long one. And oh, hello, Get Right by Lucky. Get Right by Lucky has a fabulous channel if you want to look to getting stronger and doing it with some things that you maybe even have in your house, like towels and sheets. It's kind of cool. And then let's see, Constance, hello from Tennessee. Marilyn, hello from California. I'm so glad that you're here for the live. Anyway, so, okay, I'm just showing some of the things that I got at the thrift store today because I am a thrift store junkie. So aren't these cool? So what I do is I take soy yogurt and, oh no, wait, I take that back. Rewind. These are little. And so this is not for my soy milk, my soy yogurt snacks. These are for, you know, at the end of dinner when you have like a few olives left or a little bit of chopped onion or whatever. So I just got 4 of these. I probably should have gotten more because they're so cute. And I just love, I'm a glass jar kind of a person. Anybody else like glass jars? I love them. Okay. Thank you, Lucky. And all right, that was the second thing. Hold on. Where's that? So I had my cup, I had my jars. Oh, the other thing is this. You'll never believe this. 2 days ago, I was at Home Goods, which is a store where they have lots of like home stuff. And they had these things that have suction things on them, and you put it on the tile in your shower. And then it has like a container that you can put shampoo in. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? And I bought them the other day. Oh my God, I'm almost even embarrassed to tell you. They were $14.99 a piece, but we really needed them for both of our showers. Well, I found one today for $5. I could not believe it. I might have to take one of the other ones back. $5 instead of a third of the price. I mean, that's just insane. So that was the other thing. And then here's the best. Are you ready? Oh my God, this is so adorable. You ready? Wait, I'm going to put this down a little so you can really see it. I have to throw it in the washing machine and wash it, but look at this. $5. Is this not adorable? And not only that, it fits. It's a little crooked here, right there. It fits. I made that a little tight. I got to loosen that up. But the other thing that's great about it is that it has pockets. And the pockets are like gold. Hold on. Let me just fix it. Okay. Look. Oh, it still has the tag on it. I don't think, you know what? This has the tag from the person who owned it. I don't think it was ever worn. It has no spots on it. Oh my God, is it not the cutest ever? I could probably fill it out a little bit better, but what are you going to do? Okay, let's see what the chat is saying. Is it happening? I know, so cute, right? I know, Marilyn, so cute. Great deal. It's so cute. Mini Pearl. I look a little bit like Mini Pearl, right? And it's got cupcakes on it. I just think it's adorable. Look, this is like the find. I'll go there every 5 times. Maybe one time I'll find great stuff. This time I found quite a few great things. So thank you, Glennis. I know, I love it. It's cute. And that's right. Get Right by Lucky. It's very practical. The pockets really are the killer. That's what I'm telling you. It's new. And this, oh, I just love it. Okay. This, yeah. Okay. So here's what I want to do. Okay. And Get Right by Lucky says, I prefer glass over plastic. I agree with you. And slowly but surely, I am trying to get rid of my plastic. But like I always say, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm working on it. I probably have a good deal of glass, but I still have some plastic. But you know what? Like, we just do what we can. So, okay. What I wanted to do today was I wanted to show you, I thought I took notes. Yeah, I did. I took notes. I saw this really cool way to cut watermelon. And it might seem kind of silly, but would you be interested? It's a really cool way to make watermelon sticks in a way. So let me know in the comments, would you be interested in seeing this? I could probably pull something else out of my pocket, but this was kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you how to do watermelon sticks, or yeah, I don't know what else to call them. Watermelon sticks. You'll see once I do it. So I bought this watermelon, and I thought what I would do is, first of all, I have the very coolest. I've had this for years, but I just started using it recently. It's a watermelon. How cool is that, right? I know cutting up a watermelon is a pain. I often will buy it already cut up, but it's ridiculous because they charge a lot more for it. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. And my directions say, I probably could cut this off, but all right, let me get that off. My directions say to cut it down the middle. Now let's hope and pray that all right, easy peasy. All right, so far so good. Okay. Kim, I have not received your card yet. I'm looking forward to it. Well, tell me how you sent it. Okay, then I'm going to take it and cut side down. And then I'm going to slice it one way. So I'm going to go like this and slice it. All right, so I did it cut side down. I don't know why I could never have figured this out on my own, but I saw somebody do it and I was like, oh, wow, that is just too cool for words. Okay. I mean, you don't need this knife, obviously. You could do it with any, even like a bread knife. Okay. Almost done. One more. All right. So now I did it that way. Now I'm going to take it and turn it, and I'm going to cut it. Instead of cutting it this way, I'm going to cut it perpendicular to that. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go like this. Oh, I can already see it's working. Oh my God, is that not the coolest thing ever? How adorable is that? I mean, this would be so good if you're having a party and you want to make like a nice, I'm being careful. If you're worried, I'm being very careful. I promise you, I'm being very careful. All right. Oh, hold on a second. Little slippery little devil. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just because I know that there are people out there going, oh my God, Ellen, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I should have done this before. Where are they? Sometimes Michael puts stuff away. Oh, here they are. Okay, these are the coolest things. Check this out. They're gloves, and they're meant to be worn when you're cutting things or using a mandolin. So you're supposed to do it like this. But I'm going to go back here for a second. But when I use a mandolin, there's only one hand that's dangerous, right? The other hand is not. So I discovered this very cool thing. Hi, sister. Hi, sister. And I double them up. So now I have double protection. Okay, so now I'm going to go back here and watch. I'm going to finish what I was doing. Oh, you know what? I did it wrong. I have to put the glove on the side that's closest to where I'm cutting. Okay, so I put it on this hand. All right. So now I'm going to go like this. Oh, do I dare do one more? I don't think so. Wait, maybe I can. Hold on. No, I don't think so. All right, so let me put this down. And you can see this. If you want, you can take a picture, like a screenshot. But watch this. It's a watermelon spear. How cool is that? I mean, come on. Right? So now I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them in this container, which is a plastic container. And it would be lovely if I were having a party. I would just arrange them nicely. But before I do that, let's just look at this. I'm going to pull one out. All right, hold on. Chipotle lime. Let's see what I have. Just for the heck of it, I'm going right over here. I'm not far. Okay. Trader Joe's chili lime. It has sea salt, chili pepper, red bell pepper, lime juice powder, citric acid, and rice concentrate. Now, this is from the olden days when I really was not paying very much attention to salt. So I might consider finding this in a Mrs. Dash version. But let's try it, okay? See what happens. Whoa. I would like to put, I think what I would like most on it would be salt and some fresh lime juice. That's what I think would be really cool. Let's start a list in the chat. What do you think would be some good ideas to put on or to dip the watermelon in? Let's try. But I mean, is this not the coolest thing? Look at that. They're like spears. How fun would that be for a party? All right. That was what I wanted to show you today. So Lucky says a little sprinkle of salt makes the flavor pop. Okay. My sister says you are a hoot. Faye, did you come on early enough? Did you come on to see my apron that I got at the thrift store today? Faye is my sister. Look at this. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Isn't it adorbs? It's adorbs. And she says, my sister says, yes, stunning. For me, it's nothing or fresh ground pepper. No. Okay, I'll try it. I'm going to try it. Hold on. I'm going to try it. I'm a little nervous. Interesting. I have a smoked pepper, black pepper. I wonder how that would be on it. There'll be none left for Michael. No, I have a whole other. I'm going to do the other half too. So the spears, is it not like life-changing? Seriously, life-changing. I mean, first of all, I can see how pretty it would be. I don't quite know how I haven't figured that out. If you have any suggestions, like how I would display them in a bowl, or maybe I'd have to put it on a flat platter. I'm not really sure, but I think it's brilliant. I saw it on Instagram and I actually messaged the person and I said, I can't like picture how you got those spears. Can you please explain it? So not only did she explain it, but she actually did a story and showed people how to do it. So then I literally took notes so that I could learn how to do it. I am kind of psyched by it. All right. Next. Oh, I left it in the other room. Darn. I wanted to tell you that I made. Anybody else? Wait, before I go on there, anybody else have any ideas for how to either serve them, like what to put on them, or how to display them, how to serve them, or like what spices or seasonings to put on them? I'm totally open to suggestions. I see people use mint. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Maybe mint with the lime, or maybe straight mint. I kind of like that idea. Hey, could you click on, I'll tell you what, I'm going to disappear for 30 seconds. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. There's a thumbs up icon. I want you to click it. Right now it's at 10. Let's see what we can get it up to. I'm going to go in the other room because I want to show you something. Woo! All right. Okay, I'm back. I had forgotten that I wanted to show you guys something. All right, it's up to 12. I'll take it. All right. Let me put the phone down. Let's see what's happening in the chat. I was taught to clean the rind and juice it, rind and all. I was thinking about that because when I went to cut it, I saw that the rind was a little bit on the, I don't know, it didn't look so clean, but I'm curious about that. I'd like to learn more about the benefits of actually cleaning and juicing the rind. I think I actually might take the remaining half of watermelon and maybe juice it in my juicer. I kind of like that idea. Okay. I'm going to show you two things, and then we're going to do a Q&A. Okay. It's not organic. I could not find an organic one. I wanted to show you my half drunk pink lemonade. I have a coaching client who I worked with today, and I wanted to give her some options for things to drink. And oh yeah, you could do pickled watermelon rind. That's kind of interesting. Pickle the rind. I love it. And I know we're supposed to drink like 8 glasses of water a day, and that's hard to do. I do try to drink a lot of water, but this makes it really interesting. Okay, get your pens and pencils and pens and paper ready because I'm going to tell you what this is. It's about this much pomegranate juice. Not even this, it looks like this much, but it's maybe a little bit less. And then the rest of it, most of it is water. And then a half to a whole squeezed lemon juice. Lemon juice from either a half or a whole, depending on how juicy it is. And then I put in about a third of a dropper of sweet leaf stevia drops. You could do sugar, you could do agave, you could do maple syrup, whatever. You could do sugar, right? Drops, yes, stevia drops. And then I do ice. And that's it. And it tastes like pink lemonade. I get so excited when I have it, which I do twice a day, because it's just like, instead of just plain water, it's absolutely, positively delicious. It's so good. So that's number one. And then I wanted to show you, I made, there's somebody who I follow on Instagram, and her name is McDougal Mom. And she's brilliant, and she makes a lot of great meals, but including a lot of great salad dressings. And she made this dill pickle salad dressing, like a ranch dressing kind of, and it's delicious. I'm going to see if I can show you what it looks like. It smells like, I don't want it to spill on the watermelon. It smells like a deli. Look at that. So good. And I had that on my salad today for lunch. And I think you could use any dill pickles. I used these pickles that I had, medium heat, hot sauce, savory, kosher baby dills. I used one of them because they're little. And anyway, go look her up. I don't have the recipe right on me. I found it on Instagram, McDougal Mom. And she did it recently. So Lori says, missed last live show because I went to my first event picnic on Osterville Beach with plant-based lemonade. So cool to hear people not on documentaries tell their stories. Yeah. So, Lori, that brings up a good point, which is I had said in the title of this video that this could be a little bit of a demo, a little bit of cook with me. I wanted to do the watermelon, and I wanted to tell you about this and the ranch dill pickle ranch dressing. And I wanted to tell you about the lemonade. That's sort of my contribution food-wise for today. But I also wanted to open it up to Kim. Tell me what you need me to say again, and I'll do it. I want you to ask me questions. It's a Q&A. And if I don't see your question, let's also time out. Please, everybody, put your hands together and clap for Prodigal. He's our amazing moderator who makes this experience so fabulous for all of us and makes sure that everything stays cool, clean, and calm and collected. So thank you, Prodigal. Thank you, Dawn. Okay. But I also want to say that I want you to blushrooms. That's so cute. Instead of mushrooms, blushrooms. I want you to, this is a Q&A, and it could be about my story, which I'm very happy to share. It could be about any lifestyle, whole food, plant-based, oil-free lifestyle questions. It could be really anything that you feel compelled to ask me. I am here for all of it. Is it happening? Says, been plant-based for years and still overweight. Any ideas? Yes, I think you should work with me as your coach. That would be my first idea. You can email me and I'm going to ask Prodigal to put it in the chat. Email me at ellenshealthykitchen.com. And I'll send you the information, and then you can make a decision whether we're the right fit. I meet people for, like a half hour and talk a little bit, find out your story. And then we talk about whether you're the right fit for me as a client and whether I'm the right fit for you as a coach. So, okay. So, suggestions are things like, my specialty is to help people get off the diet roller coaster. If weight loss happens to happen because of it, great. But I have spent so many years, and I know that so many people have, feel free to raise your hand and say me too, or thumbs up. But I think that so many people struggle with, they start a diet and they go off of it. They start a diet, they're going great guns, they go off of it. And if you're like me in my past, I was on maybe a million diets, and you'd be successful for a while and then something would happen and, all hell would break loose and you'd go off of it. And I was so darn tired of being on a diet, not because it wasn't sustainable, but because I was tired. I don't even think I realized how tired I was of the mindset of always having to worry about, I need to lose weight, I need to be on a diet. It was like a constant mantra. I'm always on a diet. That sucks. I don't want to always be on a diet. So on the one hand, if you want to lose weight, I get it. I totally get it. That was really my impetus. That's the door I went through. But I also know that I needed to get off the mindset of being on a diet. And by doing what I did, by following a whole food, plant-based, oil-free, mostly starch solution with a little bit sprinkled in from other things, plus my experience as a health coach, I dropped the last 10 pounds, and lo and behold, I have kept it off for 3 years. It's off, and I don't even think about it. I go days, weeks without even weighing myself, because I used to weigh myself like 3 times a day. I'm going to be honest with you, my friends, and I would tell you that I would get up in the morning and I would go, I think before I weigh myself, I'm going to pee first, because I want to try to get it all out of me, right? That's insane. That thinking is diet culture thinking. It's poison. And my sister will attest to that. I don't know if she's still on here, but that's poison. And what I want to do is help you get off the diet roller coaster. And I feel strongly that unless you have a medical problem that we're not aware of, that you will lose the weight. It's a byproduct of getting off of the diet roller coaster. Most people want to do the opposite. They think they want to lose the weight, and then by doing it, they'll be off the diet roller coaster. No, I'm sorry. I am here to tell you that that is not true. You have to get your mind wrapped around getting off the, I was going to curse, get off the diet roller coaster. Okay. Kim, if you send me an email, and I know that you've tried, and I'm not sure why, maybe Dawn has a suggestion, but Kim has tried to email me with no success. I suggested going to a different browser and trying to email me at Ellen's Healthy Kitchen. I prefer not putting I have other emails, but I really want to stick to that one. Or you can get onto Instagram, and then you can private message me. For some reason, you can't private message here on YouTube, and I apologize about that. That's just one of the quirks about the platform. So anyway, getting off the diet roller coaster was the key, and stopping the weighing, the measuring, the portions, the points, all of that stuff. I did it all. I have the app. I have the what app. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to disparage it, because if it works for you, then more power to you. Go for it. It didn't work for me. And I know that there are people for whom it does not work. Right? The starch solution, Kim, that was really, well, there were a number of people / luminaries / influencers who really, for me, were the driving force behind my being successful. And there were a number of them. One of them was Starch Solution. And Dr. John McDougall, may he rest in peace, may his memory be a blessing. He wrote the book on the starch solution, the book called The Starch Solution. So, yeah. Now, if you're full, which happens, but still hungry, I'm going to say that, listen first to what I'm going to say. Some of it is up here. And how do I know that? Been there, done that. There's something about eating a sad diet for decades. I mean, I ate a sad diet for 6 decades. And then there's just something about feeling like you just haven't eaten enough food. And I know that because I've lived it. Okay. But I shouldn't say but, and there is a trick to creating a plate, and some of the tricks of the trade, if you will, that help you to feel satiated. And one of the things, like Starch Solution teaches us, is that potatoes, what Dr. McDougall taught us is, and it's reiterated by Chef AJ, is it's the food, it's the food, it's the food. Once I stopped worrying about getting the food perfect, counting my points, weighing and measuring, portioning out, and doing all the exercise, mostly high intensity. Once I let go of the exercise piece of it and just said, okay, Ellen, I'm just going to concentrate on the food because it's the food, it's the food, it's the food. That's when the mental gymnastics went away. It didn't happen overnight. It actually took a couple of years for me to learn how to get off that mentality of dieting. And I gave myself permission to do that. I still walked every day. I still walk 5 out of 7 days. I do 3 miles a day. If you're not up to that and you haven't started, don't start with 3. Start with go around the block. And then tomorrow, go around the block twice. Again, you know what I say, Rome wasn't built in a day. And I'm going to take a drink. Faye, remind them, tell me what AJ says. And Marilyn says, for me, I start to gain weight if I eat too many fats. Yes, 100%, Marilyn. You have to, if you are on a weight loss journey, in addition to getting off the diet roller coaster, you have to know what a plate looks like that's going to help you feel satiated, but also help you to lose the weight. And for me, starch solution all the way, 100%. I had to I never cut out completely the fats. And by the fats, it would be the avocado and the nut butters and the nuts. You have to find substitutes so that you're not eating as much. So for example, this dressing, okay, I'm on maintenance and I have been for like 3 years. But if I were not on maintenance, I would take this, which has, I forget the amount. I think it was like a third a cup or a half a cup of cashews in it. One of the things that I do is I'll cut the cashews in half and use white beans or silken tofu or plain yogurt for the other half. Or I might even eliminate the cashews altogether and do like half, hold on, it's coming. Half yogurt, soy yogurt, or whatever cashew yogurt, as long as it's as long as it's plant-based, half of that, and then half beans. The beans are great because they really add to the creaminess of it. Okay, how's the drink? The drink is good. It's a little watered down, but I made it 2 hours ago, but it's still delicious. And Faye, if it's in your house, it's in your mouth. Yes, I had to abide by that for the longest time until I got the diet roller coaster thing, where I was no more on, and my sister will tell you, Faye will tell you, right? But I had to get off the diet roller coaster. I had to stop thinking about dieting 100%. I had to turn my attention from I got to lose weight to I got to get healthy. It's a shift. I got to get healthy. And I want to stay healthy. It's not just about your health span, it's about your lifespan and how you can extend your life. I mean, come on, you could live to your 95, but for the last 20 years, you can be in a wheelchair, or you can be, you can be confined because of health problems, diabetes or heart disease or whatever, name a lifestyle disease that can happen. But if, what we want to do is we want to extend the health span and the lifespan simultaneously. Okay. Yeah. And can you tell the difference between the fat and the alternative or low fat? Well, I don't think so. There might be a slight mouthfeel difference, but I am so committed to this way of life. It's like written on the inside of my eyeballs. And my sister Faye will tell you that I am absolutely, I'm strict. Faye, am I strict or what? I am very strict. And so if it doesn't completely have the mouthfeel of the full fat avocado, full fat cashews, whatever, I'm okay with that, because at the end of the day, there's so many other things. I mean, look at this. I haven't even put it away yet. This was my salad. I make this pretty much every day. This is my salad for lunch. It had it had this kind of lettuce, which I love. It's like a crunchy lettuce. And then it had, well, you can't really see them, but it has sprouts. I buy this sprout mixture you can get sprouts anywhere. It has apples. It has orange peppers. It has red or purple cabbage. It has red onions. It has carrots that I cut into like these little tiny, it's fun to cut them small and have it just you want it to be pretty, So look at this. Okay, lean it towards us, please. I don't want it to spill. You can take a picture. Oh, it has tomatoes in it too. And I had it with this absolutely sensational dressing. And I also put, did I have white beans? Oh, I put white beans in here too. I did that separately so that it wouldn't mush up the salad. Okay, good. Beyond. Beyond. I'm going to go here close so you can see it. Take a screenshot if you want. You know, Dr. Joel Furman, who is also another influencer that I love, he talks about having a salad every day as big as your head. You know, you want to get these greens in, you want to get the antioxidants, the phytonutrients, all those long, big words that are going to help you get healthy, right? So, and then also, I got this beautiful bowl as a wedding present. My husband and I have been married for 1.5 years. We met late in life, and he's the love of my life. And isn't this gorgeous? It's fun to also eat in something that's pretty. You know, don't eat on a paper plate. I mean, you can if you want to, but eat in a pretty bowl. I collect pretty bowls. I'll show you. How did I do it? Did I put it in the dishwasher? Hold on. I think I might have. Oh, I'm going to show you. First of all, your thrift shop. Look at this. And it was made in Italy. Firenze. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I want my food to be pretty, and I want my bowls to be pretty. I got this in a thrift shop. Same thrift shop that I've been going to. This I did buy new at Home Goods. It was $4. It's one of those melamine, and some of you might not want to use that. I'm okay. You do you. But look at that. Right? And it's so pretty. Now, once you put the salad and stuff in, you don't see the turtle, but it's still pretty. You see the outside. So, yeah. I think it's also important that your food be delicious and pretty, and I think that the things that you eat them out of should be pretty. So that's just me. You do you. Okay. Show collection. Oh, I have so many. Someday I'll do I almost always show whatever I've gotten at the thrift store, so you can be sure about that. I have a lot of stuff in my kitchen that is thrift store because I have a good eye, and I go and I look once a week, and I almost always find stuff. Okay. Have you ever been to St. Vincent's thrift shop? Where is that? What city is that in? Or maybe it's a national chain. Not sure. Yeah, it's a colorful veggie smorgasbord, or as I call it, a schmorgy-borgy. I don't even know how to spell that. Schmorgy-borgy. We do schmorgy-borgy a lot. My husband hates it. He hates when I make up silly words, but that's okay. Schmorgy-borgy. It's cute, right? Your husband goes for the plant-based diet. Well, not 100%. So, for example, if when I had the salad with beans in it, he had the salad with some leftover chicken. That's fine. You do you. Make up your mind. I can't force you to do what you don't want to do. Okay, that's fine. One of these days, I'm going to show you these. This is half of a chocolate muffin. I showed them, I think, in my posts the other day. Look at that. It's like pure fudge. Anybody think they want the recipe for this? My friend Anna Maria showed me how to make these, and yum, yum, yum. And this, I actually think I'm going to save this and have it after dinner, and I'm going to make some nice cream in the Vitamix. I'm going to make some nice cream, and then I'm going to serve this with some nice cream. Yum. And I make chocolate sauce. OMG, I make chocolate sauce with cacao powder, a little bit of maple syrup. Faye, what else is in it? Oh, sometimes I put peanut butter powder in it and a little bit of water, a little bit of maple syrup. Mix that sucker up, and it's like fudge. And I might, if I'm really feeling decadent, I might put some of my homemade granola. By the way, I have a video coming out soon. I promise you, I'm almost done editing it. A second option for making homemade granola. There's another option on my channel that's a longer process. It's still delicious, but this is a 10 minute start to finish granola. So I'll put some of that on. Yeah. And how did you make what? Tell me what. Lucky. Yep, I believe they are all over. Cool. They are definitely down south and in the Midwest. Faye, have you ever heard of that one? She's in Florida. Or Beth, have you ever heard of St. Vincent's thrift shop? I should Google it because I just, you know what? I go to thrift shops for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's fun. And it's fun to have these odds and ends pieces. It's just fun. It's a fun way. You know, I might only have a one-off dish. If I'm lucky, I might find two of something I really like. But it's kind of fun to mix and match. It's a schmorgy-borgy of dishes. And that's one reason. But another reason is that the store that I go to, it's a thrift shop that supports another nonprofit that helps feed people who don't have money to buy food. And so my feeling is that if I buy something there and I spend $5 on it, and I end up not yet liking it or not using it, or maybe it breaks, I'm okay. I feel like it's a donation, so I'm okay with that. I don't mind. I feel like it's contributing. It's kind of my way of contributing, just maybe not monetarily, although I do pay for whatever I get. So, okay, where are we? I want to see where we are time wise. Okay, I'm going to go for another 20 minutes or less, a little bit less. So, what other questions do you have? Do you have any lifestyle questions? Do you want to know about my journey? Do you want to know anything about like what I eat in a day? I'm absolutely happy to answer questions and help you. If I can help one person today make their commitment to be whole food plant-based, or even start on the journey, then I will have done my job. So Faye says, yes, I'm thinking that means yes to you heard of the St. Vincent thrift shop. Okay, that's cool. There's one in Sarasota. Fabulous. Well, when the next time I come down to Florida, we will have to go, because you know how much I love thrift shops. And I also go to Facebook Marketplace. This size jar, and then the bigger one, like this size, but the wide mouth. This is a narrow mouth. A couple of years ago, I happened to notice on Facebook Marketplace that it was like in May, and somebody was finishing their stint at a local college, and they were giving away boxes and boxes and boxes of mason jars. And I happened to raise my hand, and I got the whole schmeal. My husband was like, "What are you doing? You really, really need that many jars?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, I do." They come in really handy. I use them for a lot. So Faye says, I saw you ate raw oatmeal today. Yes. And I love that recipe. It's really, really one of my favorites. And yes, and Prodigal, thank you for doing that. If you're interested in my Rise and Shine oatmeal ebook or my pantry guide, you can find it in the, let's see, right now you can see the Rise and Shine. There's a link for my pantry guide, my Rise and Shine oatmeal ebook, which if you really want to get your oatmeal recipes going, I put a lot of love, sweat, and tears into that. So I think you'll like that. Becky asks, do I grow a vegetable garden? As a matter of fact, I have done it on and off, but right now, right over there, I have grow bags, and in the grow bags are potato plants. And then I also have another grow bag with tomato plants. So that's what I'm doing. And I might do some more in another part of my yard. So yes. And Kimmy asks, have I used your homemade soy? No, I haven't. And as a matter of fact, somebody else asked me that today, and I can't remember who, but I don't currently have any homemade soy milk, but I am planning on making it. I have my soybeans somewhere here, or did I finish them? I think I have to restock my soybeans. And yeah, I have more downstairs. And so, yes, I will. I'm really eager to try making. I can't see why it won't work, making soy yogurt with my homemade soy milk. I did not use you mean the Meomat? Is that what you meant? Not the Molnar, the Meomat. And Prodigal, thank you. Prodigal also he also included a link for my pantry guide. You are welcome for that. And Faye says you'll be happy you got it. She's my sister, so she's a little bit biased, but I think that you will be happy that you got it. Lucky says you might be able to pin that comment with the link to the top of the chat. Oh, let's see. I wonder if Prodigal, can you see or do I have to be the one to link it, to pin it? Let me know. Do you freeze your food and also the mason jars? And if so, do they? Yes. Yes, I freeze a lot of my food either in mason jars, or I'll freeze it in Ziploc bags that I lay flat. And so, yes, I do. And one of my most favorite things to freeze is homemade rice. I make the rice, and I have a great recipe that I make for a combination of jasmine rice and quinoa. I do that either on the stove or in the Instant Pot, and then I freeze it in sort of flat pieces, if you will, like a square. And I wrap them in either foil or in plastic wrap, and then I freeze them, and they freeze like you can put like 10 of them inside a Ziploc bag, and then I take one out at a time because I make enough. I freeze enough for one portion for both my husband and myself, and then I put it in a steamer on the stove with water, of course, and it takes about maybe 10, 15 minutes at the most to defrost it, and then I take it out and I put it into a dish and I microwave it, and boom. Okay. Now, do you have to make sure you leave space at the top? Yes, you have to make sure. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that. You want to make, when you freeze food in mason jars, you want to leave room at the top so that it doesn't explode. So that's really important to do. Okay. Let's see if we were able to, I'm going to look at this. I'm going to see, oh, I can pin it. All right. I just pinned the pantry guide, and then I'm going to go back up and pin replace. You know what, Prodigal? If you can put both of those links for both ebooks in one message, and then I can pin the whole message. That would be fantastic if you could do that. And to answer, I'm going to answer two questions. First of all, my sister asked if I've used the Meomat yet. It's still in the box, but it shall come out. We were away for a week in another part of the world, and now that we're here and consistently here, I'm going to try the Meomat probably tomorrow. Okay, so Prodigal has, yeah, is it possible to put both? Oh, okay. I will stand by. And while you're doing that, I will say, somebody asked me about, Bright C asked me about a grow bag. A grow bag, if you look up on the internet, on either Google or on Amazon, what a grow bag is. It's made out of some kind of porous I think it's a material that will dissolve into the earth if you wanted to. I'm not positive. And you can move them to different, they're above ground. It's like a container garden, basically. And they come different sizes, big and small. Okay, so let's see. Now, thank you for doing that. Let's see if we can replace pin message. Okay, now you can see there's a pin message. Lucky, thank you for telling me that. I totally never knew that. So that's cool. So up at the top, you'll see a pin message that has my 2 ebooks, and run and grab them because they're worth it. And they have my heart and soul in every single letter of it. And thank you. That's great. Okay, so I feel like we are kind of in the home stretch, but I want to just see. Mary says, I tried to make yogurt with my homemade soy milk and it didn't work. Okay, well, here's a question. Your homemade soy milk, what kind of soy milk? What did you use to make the soy milk? I want to know that. What did you use to make the soy milk? If you can be specific, and also tell me not only what you used, but how much you used and how you made that soy milk. If you can let me know that, could be helpful. We could be detectives and see if we can figure it out. And of course, I will try myself to do it and see what happens. It could be that there's something about store-bought, shelf-stable soy milk that maybe makes a difference. I don't know what that is, but that could be the issue. So, one of the things that I like to encourage people is to, if they're not fully plant-based, to start small. Dip your toe in. I don't care if you just dip your little pinky toe in. The idea is that you want to gradually move towards more and more eating more plants. Even if there are some people who do plant-based, but they also eat chicken and fish and whatever, flesh. I'm not going to get right now into the ethics of it. It's not something that was my motivating factor in the beginning. Now that I've gotten over and really I'm not on the diet roller coaster anymore. I've so graduated. It's been 6 years, and I feel like I worked really hard for the first 3 years to get off of that diet roller coaster mentality, and also at the same time to learn how to cook and how to prepare foods. It's been a long time. Okay, and hi Ty, glad to see you here. I love that you. How did you get that where you highlighted? Because I see me in orange. Those of you who want to say hello to me or like make sure I get that I see your comment. You can certainly do the 4 question marks or the 4 capital Q letters, but you can also at mention me, right? You do an at sign before your name. Everybody try it. Let's just do a little experiment, shall we? And while you do that, I'm going to have did we decide to call them watermelon sticks, by the way? Or spears, watermelon spears? Let's vote. Watermelon sticks or spears? I want to know. Which I gotta do a post about these. I gotta do a video about them. So do we want to call them sticks or spears? And then all your ideas, Team Spears, all your ideas for black pepper and salt and lime and chili lime seasoning, all that stuff, I will put in the post, of course. Sickles, just to be odd. Sickles? Oh, so they're spears, but they're pickles, so they're sickles. Okay, that's a little odd, but it's okay. I can do odd. All right, we've got a spears and a spears, and we've got, I got to see this. Do you only eat, we have spears mostly, okay. Yeah, Faye, what are you trying to do? Faye's Kitchen, I'm not sure. You have to do the @ sign and then put in one and start typing out Ellen's Healthy Kitchen, and it should populate my name. Try that. Popsicles. Well, that's kind of an interest. So, okay, watermelon popsicles, except they're not frozen, although I wonder if you could freeze them. Now that's an idea. I'll have to try that. Okay. Am I orange? Are you? I don't know quite what you mean by that, but you might want to explain. That's my sister. Faye is my sister. Are you orange? No, you're not orange. I will be orange. If you put the @ sign and then Ellen's Healthy Kitchen, try it. Everybody try it, just for the heck of it. Try making a comment that's got the @ sign followed immediately, no spaces. Put Ellen's and then space Healthy space Kitchen. It should populate. It should come. No, you don't want to do your name. You want to do my name. In the yeah, except I think that you want to do Ellen's space Healthy. In other words, do @ sign Ellen's space Healthy space Kitchen. I don't know. I think so. Aldi's has F. Is it happening? Has what? Aldi has F. I need to know what F stands for. Okay, so let's do this while we're waiting. Okay, let's do this. I would like to know, great deals on grow bags? Really? In what state are you? Is it happening? What state are you? Because that's fabulous. I'm going to go, I'm like going to get in the car right now and go get them. Okay. So, hi, Barbara Levine. Nice to have you here. I was going to say to you, I am starting to 100% schwitz. Anybody here know what schwitz means? Let's have a little bit of in the chat. What does schwitz mean? Anybody know? I am starting to schwitz. I mean, I'm not kidding. Schwitz to the moon and back. I'm schwitzing. You give up. Have you seen, Faye, did you see this? I got it at the thrift store. How cute is that? I don't know. All right, you spelled healthy wrong. You got to, I don't know. I'm not, Ty is going to have to give us lessons on this. Sweating, exactly. I'm schwitzing, I'm sweating. Schwitzing is a Yiddish word for I'm sweating. Okay, is this not the cutest? I got this at the thrift shop. I got, for those of you who came on late, I am so hot today. I bought 4 of these for 50 cents each. I'll use these like, you know, when you have leftover like olives or pickles or whatever, and you just have a little bit, so you don't really need to take up a whole container. Are those not cute? Okay, and then I got, not done, hold on. What was the other? Oh, and I got shoe. Oh, and I got this. Look at it. I'm telling you, it was new. It was $5. It still has the ticket. It has this ticket, but it also has the ticket from where somebody bought it and they just maybe tore it off. I mean, come on. Is this not adorable? It fits me perfectly. I love it. I love it so much that I might need to use it as an outfit with leggings and a t-shirt. I love it. Okay. Lucky says, Ellen's Healthy Kitchen. Why isn't it working? I have no idea. Oh, okay. Look up. You need the apostrophe. You need to have Ellen apostrophe S and all. Kimmy just did it. She had it all with no spots. No, what do you call it? No spaces. She did the @ sign and then Ellen apostrophe S Healthy Kitchen all in one word. Try it. I'm kind of curious. You know what I mean? Anybody who wants my ebook, let me tell you why. Thank you, Kim, that it's so cute, right? I'm going to tell you why you need my ebooks. And I don't want to make I don't want to be, this is 100% cotton. I mean, I really think I got the steal of the century. Amazing. I want to tell you why you need my ebooks, which are, by the way, in the pinned comment. You'll see Prodigal Aquarist at the top. There's a wrench, and then it says Rise and Shine. If you click on that, it has both of the links. If you want to be on a whole food plant-based lifestyle, if that's where I'm not going to say diet, if you want to follow a whole food plant-based diet lifestyle, you want to have support. Some of your supports are going to come from me coming here every Thursday at 4:00 Eastern time, or my long form videos that I put up. I try to do them weekly. That's one way of support. And you can put in the comments, by the way, where you get your support. How do you feel supported? You can hire me as your coach. Happy to send you a link and give you a 30-minute free, no obligation conversation. We can talk about Get Right by Lucky's got it both ways. We can talk about whether I'm the right fit for you and whether you're the right fit for me. It has to go both ways, right? So that's that. But you can also get support. YouTube is amazing. It's amazing. There are so many wonderful people who are my models, my mentors, who I still watch, I still follow. And my husband no longer gives me the hairy eyeball when he sees me watching yet another video on YouTube about how to prep whole food plant-based. I still watch them because I find that it helps me to stay the straight and narrow. And I also want to support those people as well. And Old Me Living Better. You're the best, Ellen. Oh my God, you should follow. So these are people you need to follow. I'm going to tell you, Prodigal Aquarist, follow him on YouTube. Write this down. Get Right by Lucky, fabulous. Follow him. Ty Myers, you have to follow him. If you want to grow on Instagram, you want to follow him. Old Me Living Better, fabulous channel about living better I think he's in his 80s, and he's wise beyond his years, very wise. Mary says, I used an Archmira, 32 ounces of soy milk and about a 1/4 cup of organic. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. I'd have to know what kind of soy milk you used, okay? The way I make it in my Soyabella is to use, hello. Hi. You can come.
Can I get by?
You can come, but you can even say hello if you want.
Oh.
You can say hello. Should we have Michael say hello? What do you think?
It's a command performance?
It's a command performance, but what do you think of my apron?
Wow.
Wow.
Just wow.
Okay, do you want to just show your face? Okay. You like my apron?
Oh, I love your apron.
You love my apron? And
I'm going to end up wearing it later.
People wanted to know if you follow a whole food plant-based way of eating.
I do 80% of the time.
Say more.
81% of the time. No, it's about all I can stand. I mean, no, it's about all I can do so far. But I've made extraordinary strides thanks to Ellen.
That's my name.
Yes, in recent years, and I feel better for it. So
You even like my cheese sauce. Don't call it cheese sauce.
Don't call it cheese sauce.
Right.
But she's terrific. She loves what she does, as you can tell. So keep tuning in, and hopefully you'll enjoy the show.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Question. You're a marketing genius. We're trying to decide whether to call these. What do we have so far? We have sickles, which is a cross between spears and pickles.
Okay.
We have spears, watermelon spears.
Okay.
And we have watermelon. What was the other one? Watermelon sticks.
Oh.
Because I'm going to do a YouTube video about how to do this. So what do you think?
I like the spears idea.
Spears, right?
Yeah.
Watermelon spears.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound too like like hostile. Spears, you use spears for killing.
No.
Is it good? Watermelon spears?
What kind of damage can you create with a watermelon spear?
Come over here and do you want one?
I will come back for it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. Nicola says, hi, Michael. Faye says, best brother-in-law ever. Lucky says, that was great. Is it happening at Abbey? Ty says, I could see Michael rocking that apron. You gotta, I could see Michael rocking that apron.
Oh, okay.
You can watch it while you watch the basketball. Is there a basketball game on tonight? Maybe. All right. That would be something. I'll have to take a picture of you wearing the apron, watching the basketball game. Let's see. We have a good gift speech. Do you think that Michael should make, what do you call that when somebody makes like a something appearance? I forget what it's called. A something appearance. What's it called when somebody makes like an appearance? Michael.
A cameo.
A cameo. Should we have Michael make more cameos? That was my pick too, the spear. Okay,
no,
teams.
Don't ruin the broadcast.
Don't. Old me living better. You guys are a delight. You need to do this more often and get both of you on the live stream. I said live stream. You might be willing to do more with me, right?
I'll make cameos.
You
sure.
make cameos? Okay, cool. We could
right.
cook together.
That's a little much.
All right, you could be my sous chef.
That's a little much.
Okay, Faye says, yep. Pacers, they're on. Mary says, I followed your recipe on the channel. I just used my own homemade soy milk. Well, I think that there's something about what your soy milk was made out of, because the way I make my yogurt is to use the shelf-stable soy milk, which has nothing but soybeans and water in it, no gums, no nothing. And then I use that with, did you use the yogurt as well? I have to know that. Hi, Dave.
Hi, ho.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Ty says cameo. Faye says, yeah, Pacers. What team is Pacers, Michael? Indiana. Are they playing Boston tonight?
No. Oh, no. Boston's well.
Is Pacers basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, Pacers is basketball. Oh, such a lovely couple. Thank you, Nicola. He could be your Ed McMahon. It's true. I mean, he's, we'll have to get him on like little by little. Lucky says, yes, definitely. Ohio Central, Schwitz. Oh, yes. Schwitz. That's a good Schwitz. I am schwitzing right now. No, you did spell it right. Schwitz is SCHVITZ. And Indiana versus who's OKC?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. Okay, game 6. Is that something you care about?
Marginally, yes.
Why marginally?
Well, I got no dog in that hunt.
You have no dog in that hunt. Can you say more about that?
I don't have a passion for either team. But I love good basketball. I enjoy watching good basketball, and certainly as the NBA Finals, you can't get better teams than that.
But the Celtics aren't in it.
That's right. Well, I've come to terms with that a long time ago, about 3 series ago. So.
Don't laugh. I'm going to get you in on this.
Oh, no, you're not.
Our neighbor came over for a beer. Are you having a beer?
Yeah.
As we say in Massachusetts, he's having a beer. Okay. That's right. Sweating, schwitzing. Boston, we don't need to rub it in, do we? Boston lost. We do not need to rub it in. Okay. Anything else we want to talk about? We have made Michael. I could get him to do more of these with me. They're voting for you to come make cameos more often.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yes. Would you be willing to?
If I get enough votes.
Okay. How many votes do you need? We have 22 people on right now.
Okay.
How many of those do you need?
Just a simple majority will be fine.
A simple majority. So what does that mean, a simple majority?
Well, if 20 people vote and 11 want me there, I'll make more.
So half?
Over half.
Over half. Oh, you
It
guys.
has to be over half to be a majority.
Okay. Prodigal, can you do a poll by chance as a moderator? Because I need to get 21. What's half of 21? 10 and a half. I need to get 10 people, at least 10 people to say yes, that he should come on and make cameos. Okay. Let's see. Yay, Michael. Yay. So yeah. Yep, he's part of the crew now, right? We have 2. Who else is saying yes? Gotta be the host, methinks. Ty says yes to Michael, that's 3. Barbara says yes, that's 4. Oh my God, I'm so schwitzing. I gotta take this off. Faye says 5. All right, we got 5. Nicola says, yeah, that's 6. Come on, people. And no voting twice. Prodigal says 6. Am I counting right? 6. Mixon Plant says 7. Come on, we gotta get 11. That was 7. I count. I count. That's 8. Mary, no. Pamela says yes. That's 9. Come on, we need 2 more. I'll tell you what, if we get 2 more, I will go in the other room and I will get I will go in the other room and I will get my ukulele and I will play a song. If we get 2 more. Okay, Bright says yes, we need 1 more. Graham Too Many says yes. That's okay, honey. You're on. We got a simple majority.
What's that?
We got a simple majority. Alan says yes. That's 12. You got a lot of people, including your brother-in-law, Alan, who said you should make a cameo more.
Well, and that seals the deal.
That seals the deal, he said. Okay. Who wants, I was going to end, but seriously, I'm so schwitzing. It's not funny. Woo! Who wants to hear me play and sing? And chat says yes, that's 13. Who wants me to go get my ukulele and play a song for you? I need a few people to say yes, because I don't want to make a total silly fool out of myself. Okay. My ukulele's in the next room. Cameo, we were voting for co-host. Oh, okay, well, let's start small. Okay. Faye says me. I do sing. Okay, cool. Nicola says ha ha ha. Ty. Pamela says yes. Is that yes? Well, now we're on to something else. Are we on? Let me put all these in here. Are we on to the ukulele? Should I do that? Those of you, most people don't know. I don't make a big deal about it, but that I'm a classically trained, conservatory trained musician, a piano. I could play the hell out of Mozart and Bach and Beethoven, but I also play guitar and ukulele and recorder and accordion. Yes. Ooh, I need a picture of that. Okay, let me put that over here. Yes to music. Perfect answer. Get right. Wow, this is so cool. All right, you guys. All right. Dave, darling.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you mind going to get me my ukulele? You don't, it's in that room. It's kind of in the corner. I have to, Dave is going to get me a ukulele. I got to wash my hands because I can't play my ukulele with sticky watermelon hands. Oh my God, now I feel like I'm on. All right. Oh no, Dave is not my husband. Dave is my neighbor. I didn't want to ask Michael. I could have, but are you adjusting because I'm schwitzing?
Uh-huh.
I'm so schwitzing. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes.
Yo, do your best, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim. All right. I don't know. Let me see if it's in tune. Good enough. Now, I do kids' music. I forgot to say that. So. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With oink oink here and oink oink there, here and oink, there and oink, everywhere and oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. All right, now I need another animal. We did pig. Come on. What's another animal? What?
Iguana.
What do iguanas say?
Yeah.
Okay. Old MacDonald had, wait, Ty? I can't tell what that is. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had an iguana, E-I-E-I-O. No fair for me to do this by myself. You got to be singing with me. With a here and a there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. All right, what do we have, Ty? Is that a dog? I can't tell. Is that a dog? And I say dog like that because I'm from New Jersey and I haven't completely lost my New Jersey accent. Dog? Is that a dog? Chicken. All right, we'll do chicken. I think it's a chicken. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there. Here a ball, there a ball, everywhere a ball. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Let's do cow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo moo here and moo moo there. Here moo, there moo, everywhere moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Is anybody sick of this yet? I can do a couple more. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a duck and an owl, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack, ooh, ear and a quack quack, ooh, there, here a quack quack, ooh, there a quack quack, ooh, everywhere a quack quack, ooh, ooh, ooh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, E-I-E-I-E-I-E-I-E-I-O. I should probably end every live by playing a song on my ukulele. What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? Oh my goodness. That was fun. All right, this has been the best live that I've done so far. It's been so much fun. Okay. Thank you, Graham. Too many. Thank you. Kim says, yes, you should. Get Right by Lucky says, you are crushing it, Ellen. Well, thank you, my dear. That is fun. I actually would like to play you a Beethoven sonata, but that will be difficult because the piano's in the other room. Mary says, lots of, oh, thank you. Pamela says, yes, so much fun. I know. I mean, I have thought about actually, I play guitar too, and that's my regular instrument that I perform with. I do concerts for kids, and I do sing for adults too. But my focus is really more kids because I adore kids. Okay, so having said all of that, the last thing I will ask is, I want you to dig deep, deep into your memories and think about a song that's a kid's song that I could do the next time and the next time. I mean, I'll make this a thing where I do a song at the end of every live, but I'd love to have a list like Old MacDonald Had a Farm. What are some other songs that you can think of that you learned as a kid, or that maybe you sang with your kids, or maybe that you sang with your grandkids? Let's just generate a little bit of a list here. Come on, you can reach into your memory. Faye, come on. You Are My Sunshine. Perfect. I can do that one. Prodigal, I need you to make a list here because I'm going to have to take these and put them in a text edit note on my laptop. and make sure to choose from them. Yeah, row your boat. Perfect. I can do that on my guitar or my uke. Any others? Come on now. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Then I don't know if Ty is still on, but I have to tell you that every Thursday, I actually was going to send you a message and tell you, wait, what was the Inky Dinky Spider? Oh, the Eensy Weensy Spider. Yes, that's a perfect one. Jack and Jill, perfect. Raffi songs, perfect. I love Raffi. I love you, a bushel and a peck. I love you, a bushel and a peck. A bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. Okay, I could do that one too. Twinkle, twinkle, baby beluga. That's a perfect one. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea. You swim so wild and you swim so free. I could do that one too. Anything by Raffi, really. Wait, I was going to tell you something. Oh, shoot, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Well, anyway, this is great. I'm going to get a list of these and, oh, thank you, Nicola. You are so sweet. Oh, Nicola, also follow Nicola Recipes because she is also on here on YouTube, and you should follow her as well. And anybody else who feels that they have a YouTube presence that they want to share and want to let other people know. This is all about sharing. Totally about sharing. So if you have something, make sure to make it prominent. Like I wonder if you can do a comment with an @ at your own channel. I don't know if you can, but I want you to do that because, I want you to do that because I want to help. That's what we do. We help each other. Oh, I was telling you, Ty. I was going to tell Ty. Ty, are you still here? I don't know if he is. I think he might have gone bye-bye. See, that's the early childhood in me. Early childhood teacher says, bye-bye, or I got to go make a pee-pee. Okay, bye-bye. He's here. Hi. Okay, I was going to say to you that this morning I was thinking of sending you a message and telling you that sometime on Thursday I start having withdrawal because I know I have to wait until Monday till our meeting. So I just wanted you to know that I love our meetings. I'm in a group with that my coach Ty, who's on here, is our fearless leader, and he's wonderful and has helped me to learn how to do YouTube better and more effectively. And so all right. Last question I have for you, and then we're gonna go bye-bye. Okay. I want to know. I want you to close your eyes. Everybody do this. Oh, we're gonna meditate at the end, by the way. But first, I want you to close your eyes, and then I want you to fold your hands together like this, with your fingers interlaced, and then all right, everybody do that. Fold your hands and leave them that way. Okay. Then I want to know which way you interlace them. Which thumb is the first thumb closest to your body?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What thumb is your whole? Mine is my, if I had to think about it, mine is my right thumb, and I'm a righty. My right thumb is closer to my body. And so what I tell people is you should, just because it's good to train your brain differently, is the next time you try it now. Try interlacing your fingers with your other thumb closer to your. Try doing that and go back and forth. It's really, you have to think about it. It's really good. It's good for your brain. It's called crossing the midline. My sister Faye can talk about that, right? So that's good. And Lucky, absolutely. Ty, I owe my YouTube presence to Ty. And I still feel like I need to file differently. Maybe that's our next meeting. I need to get more organized. Such a fan. You are educating a century of people. Who are you? Jacob. Do I know you? Jacob, such a fan. You are educating a century of people. Do I know you? Do you mean with music? I'm not sure what you mean. I do a lot. I do a lot with my music, but here on YouTube, I'm mostly concentrating on this because I want every single one of you. I love you all. I know that sounds crazy and weird, but I do. I've learned that from Starchy Shauna. She talks about loving you all. This is one big love fest. I love you. You love me. We love each other. I want to generate and cultivate this sense of love. And it's not just about loving other people, but I know it doesn't feel right, but that's the whole idea of it. Do it. And eventually when you do it both ways, it will feel right, but you're educating your brain to think cross the midline. Okay. It's very important. It's good for brain function. It's not just doing crossword puzzles. Okay. It's all about love. At the end of the day, it is all about love. That's it. But the love is not just about loving everybody else, but it's about loving yourself. That's really, really, really important. And that's where it starts. If you want to make changes to your life, whether it's with exercise, whether it's with food choices, whether it's with attitudinal choices, whatever it is, it's about loving yourself. When you go to bed at night, just say, thank you, God, or whatever your higher power is, whatever you want to call it. Thank you, God, for another day. Talk about your gratitude. Thank you for another day. Thank you for the amazing food I get to eat. Thank you for this warm, delicious bed and my pillow. I love my pillow. Thank you for this beautiful day, whether it's raining or sunny. I still have another day in my life that I get to live. It's all about love. That's what it's about. And when you love yourself, it's easier to make healthier choices when you love yourself. So I'm going to stop talking now. And we are going to we're going to finish with a little meditation. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. You guys, can you talk a little quietly? We're doing a meditation. We're ending. Just a little quiet, just for 2 minutes. Just for 2 minutes. Okay. They're in there having a beer. Okay. Here's what I want you to do. We did this last time, and we're going to do it every time. I want you to take your thumb and your pinky and touch them together. And then I want you to let go of it and do your thumb and your fourth finger. Let go. And your thumb and your third finger. Go. Your thumb and your second finger. Let go. Okay, you got that? We're going to do it again. And this time we're going to say the words, peace begins with me. It's kind of like putting your own, on the plane, putting your own, oxygen mask on first before you help anybody else. It's got to start here. Okay, so peace begins with me. Here we go. Let's all do it together. I can hear you. Peace begins with me. And let's do that a bunch. Peace begins with me. Think about the words you're saying. Peace begins with me. Let's get quieter. Peace begins with me. A little quieter. Peace begins with me. Let's whisper it. Peace begins with me. You can close your eyes if you want. Peace begins with me. Now say the words in your head, but don't let the words come out of your mouth. And don't even move your lips now. Just think of the words.
Allow me to get strong enough to even take a trip out to the West Coast. I couldn't do that today. But
take a breath in.
In the meantime,
And a breath out. And open your eyes. And may all of you take that love and that peace and that beauty and that gratitude and that community and the music. May you take all of it and bring it with you until I meet you again, God willing, next Thursday at 4 p.m. right here in this little corner of our YouTube world.
this new type of immunotherapy is the side effects are a lot mild. Yeah. Now, one of them is you get